To start, go ahead and click on the settings icon down here in the bottom left corner. And on the left hand side in this side panel here, go ahead and click on My Staff. This will open up an overview of all of the staff members' accounts that are currently active within your account. Now, if you're a brand new user, you're probably just going to see the one account, which is more likely your account as you're starting out. However, if you're not a new user and you already have staff members linked to your account and you're coming back to this for reference, you will see multiple accounts within this overview. Now, to get started with adding an employee, go ahead and click on the Add Employee button up here in the top right corner, and it'll open up a new tab with a bunch of information that we can go ahead and fill in. Now, to start with, go ahead and add a profile image. Now, to do this, make sure the image is 512 by 512 pixels in size and that it's no bigger than 2.5 megabytes. Once this is done, go ahead and fill in the first name, last name, email, as well as phone number and extension if needed. So once you've filled in this information, click on Advanced Settings, and then in here you can actually create a password for this person's account. So once this is done, go ahead and scroll down. Now, if you're setting up a profile for a new staff member and you already have a calendar set up for them, go ahead and click on the drop-down menu here and select the calendar. However, if you're just setting up your ecom CRM profile for the first time and you're going through this tutorial playlist and you don't have a calendar set up for them, don't be alarmed if this box is grayed out. This is perfectly normal. Once we have calendars set up, which we'll cover in future tutorials, you'll be able to revisit this and select their calendar and link it to their account. Right underneath calendar is signature. This will enable signature for all outgoing messages and let us populate some relevant information that we need within this field. So go ahead and fill in their signature for them, or leave it blank and let them do it for themselves. So once you've filled in the email signature, go ahead and click on this setting here to enable the signature on all outgoing messages. You can also opt to include the signature before quoted text and replies. However, in this case, we're just going to leave this blank. So moving further down here, we have user permissions. So this is where we can actually assign permissions to this account and what they can and cannot see as a member or user within our platform. So if there's anything that you do not want this user to be able to see or have access to, such as recording payments, canceling subscriptions, you can go ahead and enable and disable all the places that you want this person to have access to and not have access to within the platform. So once you've enabled and disabled the different parts of the platform for the account and you're happy with how everything looks, then go ahead and click on the drop-down menu here to close it. And we'll go ahead and move on to user roles. Now, user roles is very simple. So if you'd rather the person just be a user or an admin, then go ahead and select the relevant one within here. In this case, we're going to select user. Once you're happy with this, go ahead and click on the drop-down menu above user roles, and then we're going to jump into call and voicemail settings. Now, one of the features within ecom CRM is you can actually integrate your Twilio account and connect a dedicated phone number for this employee's account. So not only will you have your dedicated number for your VoIP dialer within the entire business account, but you can also create individual numbers on Twilio. However, in this case, we're not going to change any of these settings and we're just going to leave them as they are. So go ahead and click on the drop-down menu up here in call and voicemail settings once you're happy with how that looks. And we're going to jump into user availability. So user availability is a feature within ecom CRM that will allow us to set the available hours for our employees so that they can receive meeting invites, calls, and requests from prospects and bookings within those available hours. To start with, you can go ahead and set a custom meeting location here. You have a choice between Zoom, Google Meet, a full address if it's a physical meet, or a phone number if it's just a standard phone call. Next is to set the time zone for this employee. So in this case, we're going to go ahead and select America, New York, -4. And then finally, you can select days of the week for this employee and when they're available. To change the hours of each day, go ahead and click on the time, and you can change between AM and PM and then set the relevant time of which this employee is going to be available. In this case, for the tutorial purposes, we're going to do 9 to 5, Monday to Friday. Now, once you've set the first day of the week of the hours that you'd like, as long as each day of the week is also the same, you can actually click copy to all, and it will then copy the same hours across every day of the week. Once you're happy with this, go ahead and click on the drop-down menu next to user availability and then open up user calendar configuration. Now in this case, because we're setting up a brand new account, we don't have any Google, Outlook, or iCloud calendar accounts set up or integrated within this profile yet. However, if you have those things connected, or you have the option for multiple accounts to be connected already within the account, for example, you're adding a new staff member and you're already a seasoned member of the platform, you can go ahead and select an existing calendar integration within this list. However, if you haven't set this up yet, go ahead and ignore this setting for now and refer to the profile setup tutorial, which is available in our tutorial playlist, and this will show you how to connect your calendar and integrate that into each account. So once you have all the settings on here set up, go ahead and click on the save button here, and this will go ahead and save all of the information and create your new staff member within your ecom CRM profile. So finally, once you've set up your employees' account within the platform, they're going to receive an email on the email address that you used when setting up the platform, prompting them to create their own account. Now click here to log in. It's going to open up a new tab and ask them to create a password and to set up their account within the platform. Go ahead and fill in the password that employee wants for their account. Once the password's been set, go ahead and click change password and then continue to log in. Finally, once they're logged in, it's going to bring them to the dashboard of their account, and they can go ahead and set up their own personal profile and navigate the ecom CRM platform within their profile in the account. In our next video, we're going to be discussing how to create a meeting calendar for your entire team within the ecom CRM platform. So go ahead and check out our entire playlist for more simple tutorials within the platform. And go ahead and view the links in the description if you're looking for a custom software solution, or if you want to get started on a free trial of ecom CRM.